What's going on YouTube? Josh here checking in. We're back with another video and we're talking about a nutrition topic and specifically why I'm a fan of flexible dieting. So what is flexible dieting? It's basically just a form of dieting where you have allotted goals of carbs, fat, and protein for the day, and you eat the food that you see fit to reach those goals of macronutrients. Now, this isn't groundbreaking, guys, because carbs, fats, and proteins, they all add up to calories. So basically, it's just calorie counting. And we've been doing that for a long time, right? Look at Weight Watchers. That's the commercial weight loss product where they essentially do calorie counting by giving each food a certain amount of points, and each day you have to eat a certain amount of points. It's the same thing. This is not groundbreaking stuff. So why am I a big fan of this? It's because it makes your decisions of what you eat and how much you eat a real decision. It makes you aware that the stuff you put in your mouth is not a benign decision, okay? In any basic economics class, you learn the concept of opportunity cost, which basically means that every utilization of something, be it money, be it time, there's an alternative that you could have done with that same money or time, right? And there are consequences of that. You need to, when you make a decision, guys, it's not just like, okay, I'm gonna decide to do A. Well, if you decide to do A, by therefore doing A, you are foregoing B, okay? So how does this play with dieting? The idea is that you have a budget, all right? Unless you're super effing rich, you need to have a budget for your expenses, right? Like, I don't have money, just like, it doesn't grow on trees. I know I'm outside, there's lots of trees out here. I haven't seen any money on these trees, all right? So you need to have a budget, right? You have a certain amount of money in your bank account and you can't spend more than that each month, right? Just to play it simple, yeah, the credit cards, yada, yada. You have a budget of money and you can't go outside that budget because there are consequences to that, because you get in trouble, right? Like you go into debt and then you foreclose on your house and then you go into bankruptcy, and that's bad. We don't want to do that, right? So why is it that we don't consider the same thing for our food choices? You know, if everybody thought about eating within their budget, do you think we'd have obesity? I don't know. I don't think that we're really going to solve obesity with flexible dieting, guys. That was kind of more just a rhetorical question. But, you know, the point is that we can't just be completely mindless of our food choices. And by realizing that you need to look at the food labels, you need to realize that, you know, fats are calorically dense. There's a lot of calories there for the amount of food you actually get, and that all of these little aspects actually make a big difference in the long run, all right? So basically, I'm a huge fan of flexible dieting because I think that it really makes you aware of what you're doing. I don't think that you necessarily need to be super precise for years and years and years unless you're a competitor, right? Unless you compete in a weight class sport or unless you do like bodybuilding, physique, stuff like that. I honestly think that for the average person, if you just stick with flexible dieting for a good, I would say between 3 and 6 months, probably depending on the individual, and really just get a grasp of the stuff that you're putting into your body. I think for a lot of people from there, they find that they can actually sort of go on their own without tracking specifically because they're aware of the decisions that they're making. They're aware that there are always alternatives when it comes to food and, you know, how that will affect your weight, your body composition, and things like that. So anyway, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. If you have any questions about flexible dieting, macros, nutrition-related stuff, post them in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.